Let's see. Hold it! Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made the certain fact plainly clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something's wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? I want to say claim it, but it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to Studio One in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? We can't let him go. Very well. The court's opinion on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several people in the Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Uh-oh. This is getting good. I need a Mike and Ike. Who is the witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yay, recess! I'm gonna get on the swings, and there's gonna be a seesaw. Hopefully I don't get it with the fat kid, Salmonella. What do we do now, Mai? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mai! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there still was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere. After all, thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This is one for the kids. Let's do it. Godzilla! No. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking a high moral ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donuts crates should do. Stereotype. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Ugh. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with being this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like to special provision if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Okay, so now we have his camera. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Alright, let's wreck this kid. Let's make him feel like he was never born. Oh, that's kind of mean. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path so that the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Mike and Ike time. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Yeah, I'm just a little kid. This kid's a lot tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Phoenix likes Mikes and Ikes. Hold it! You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show! And I go to all the performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor, poor dad. Hold it! Was that the day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple times. Oh, my throat. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. The security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! Ugh. Hold it! Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studio are in a valley there? If you go off the path, there's woods there. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way. Okay. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked before... Okay, Okay. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!